Hey everyone, this is Valor, and this is a guide on how to get silver in Sanctuary of the Swordmaiden. In this video, I'm going to do my best to show you the path that we took and how we got through here in the hour and 15 minutes that it requires to get silver.
Combinations of the strain. My blade is not strong enough, but perhaps you can help me claim this place and cleanse it of corruption.
So right away, it's going to be hard for this video to show everything that you need to do because this instance in particular has a lot of different optional objectives that you can get. Right here at the start, you can get an optional that requires you to kill 10 packs of these mobs all around here. And right now you're seeing us skip them all because we just don't have that optional. If we did, we probably would have killed at least 2 packs down there on the bottom. And if you do get that optional to kill 10, I would recommend killing a total of 7 packs of mobs before the boss. That way the boss will count as the 8th one, and no matter what path you get after the boss, it's easy to kill 2 more packs. Generally speaking, the trash packs in this instance are pretty easy. This one that we're on right now, this 3-pull, is particularly easy. You can stun them whenever you see them using an ability like Pounce or the Charge move, but it's not that critical. That's what I'm gonna do.
How did we do this last time?
That roll, though.
Alright, I think we're all good.
Donut.
Oh, I know, I'm just saying like everyone made it up. Okay, here we go. So this is the first boss, and the most important thing to note is that she does not have an aggro table. You don't maintain threat on her by using your abilities as a tank. Whoever has the highest stacks of a particular debuff in this fight will always have aggro. And the way that you get those stacks is basically by being hit by any of the AoE moves in the room, and you can go and manually get more stacks by hitting these chimes, the little things that are rotating around the room. So as a tank, I try to start the fight by hitting a chime a couple times. I try to get like 3 or 4 stacks. In this fight, I kind of went a little extra and I got 8 stacks. Probably shouldn't have got that many because the debuff actually does increase your damage taken. So you don't want to just get 20 or 30 stacks. There is a limit to how much you want to get. But as long as the tank has more stacks than anyone else, you're fine. Besides that, this fight just alternates between 2 different phases. The first phase, and the one that we're re-entering now, is just where you fight the boss, and there's really not much to that phase. If you have good DPS, you'll actually push her out of those phases really quick. As you just saw, we pushed it out in like 3 or 4 seconds. And then this is basically the main part of the fight we're seeing here, this kind of dance where you have to avoid these incoming waves. And at the same time as these waves are coming in, the chimes are randomly doing explosions. So it's probably going to take you a couple attempts if you've never been in here before to get used to it. But what we found was that standing right here in the middle of the room gives the easiest and most predictable dance. And you basically just need to look towards 2 directions. The 2 directions are the southeast corner of the room and the southwest corner of the room. And pretty much any wave that's going to hit you in the middle is going to come from there. So you keep alternating your camera back and forth between the one side and the other side and watch for the incoming waves. And you just dance around them and avoid them.
Ow. One thing I noticed was missing from the Skullcano video is that thing that I found out.
Oh, did I forget to take credit for something?
Yep.
Oh, shit. What thing did you figure out?
That gorilla boss, if you let him hit a mushroom on one of his ground pounds, he doesn't
It was in
enrage
there.
and doesn't pulverize.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. I watched it.
The audio of you saying it is in there.
Really?
Yeah, it says we're walking
So
up
I
to the
don't think
cave
so.
right after the boss.
No, I watched it, and you were talking during that time.
Well, that was in there originally. That's Mishu editing out.
Oh.
No, I didn't edit it.
To be fair, no, it's not like her editing it out on purpose. It's that I must have been
Oh,
talking.
that live speaker cloak.
Oh.
I'm taking that for heals, guys.
All right. So right here after the fight, you want to make sure to click on that spirit relic, and then some bosses you can talk to her and she'll teleport you. This first one you can't do that. And so at this point, where you go through the instance is going to be random. What you're seeing in our video may not be what you get. We're being directed towards the Temple of the Life Speaker. You see that on the right side of the screen under Events. And you're also going to see new optional objectives at this point. So we have to kill 3 distracted Moldwood Maulers, and those guys are in the middle of the map. The middle of the map is kind of like this jumping puzzle, which you'll see in a minute. And if I'm remembering correctly, I think we fail a little bit on it, but we still make it. On these double pulls, you're going to want to focus on the Life Singer. And focus, I mean keep her targeted, and she will use an ability, just interrupt anything that she does. I think it's called Vitara's Will, or something like that. Just make sure to interrupt her. And also face the Battle Maiden away from other group members. I'm not sure I was doing that so well right there, but she just has like a frontal cone attack, and the tank doesn't need to avoid it or interrupt it, just to make sure the other group members don't get hit by it.
I don't know.
No, I don't think it's
Let's
worth
just
it.
kill him.
Jump down.
There's a pat here.
We all move. We can. Well, I guess we'll have to kill her eventually, right?
No, we don't. No, we don't. We can jump over here. I think with just movement.
Yeah, we can. You have to use movement though.
It's close.
Oof, it's very.
I got plenty of distance.
Well, yeah, because you're a fucking engineer.
All right. Well, we're gonna have to go up there and fight her then.
Don't aggro yet.
Oh yeah, maybe we don't actually. Yeah, you don't have to. This one is possible, I know, but I think you should move. You can come over here to this right side a little bit. Just don't get too close. You're also seeing us use movement abilities like Blink, Pounce, etc. To jump over some of these platforms. A lot of them you don't need to use the orbs. You can actually do that and skip a lot of trash by doing that.
Me too.
This one's really tricky because we have to all jump at the same time. It's very dangerous.
Alright.
Everyone get up here.
On go, not 1 or 3
Yeah.
or whatever you're doing.
Yeah, alright. 3, 2, 1, go.
Are you?
I knew it.
Why
What
did
did-
you
what
go
did-
into combat so fast? I like jumped at the same time as you guys and I died.
So what happened right there was that anytime you engage an enemy in this area, anytime you go into combat, all of the orbs disappear. So right there, because this guy's aggro range is so large, we had to all jump at the exact same point. And because the mob got into combat before Majai had hit the orb actually disappeared while he was midair and he just fell right through and died. This is going to be a common problem in this area. Anytime you have to jump on an orb and an enemy is waiting for you on the other side. So we tried using a countdown system where I said like 3, 2, 1, go, and then on go we would all jump. Of course, you know, due to everyone's latency and everything else, that doesn't always work perfectly. Well, that was unfortunate. Do we need to help you summon him, or you just do it yourself?
Just do it myself.
Alright.
Too much
Yeah, 'cause I
interference to
spawned-
use. I can't
spawned
summon
back.
you. You gotta run. I don't know why it's not working. It's giving me the too much interference message.
That's retarded. I spawned at the boss, so I have to decent run back even to get there. And the pat's right here. Oh,
This is going. Oh, you didn't summon him?
I can't. Too much interference.
Oh. What does that mean?
It means that you're not allowed to summon in this area.
So this is going to be another
oh my
shitty one.
fucking god.
Alright, well, we're just going to go without him. Everyone get up here.
Fucking-
Wait. Oh, I don't know how Carrie did that. Alright, we're going to go on go,
What's that?
just like we did last time. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Watch that Pat, Swordmaiden over there.
When he gets ready for another leap, move this way, like behind me.
Get ready to throw 1 stun on him right now. 1 stun. So I didn't explain during the first time we fought these guys, but now's a good time. You're going to get this ability on the side of your screen. For most people to be T, I actually have it unbound here. I need to find a new key for that. But just like any quest item, it's this little like bomb that you put on the ground, and if he leaps into the bomb, he'll get stunned for 10 seconds. So basically right here as he's doing Mighty Leap, you see that? You're going to want to put it down right on your location so that if he jumps to you, he'll just get stunned. And then right here you see, right in the middle of my screen, the interrupter bar, he has a 10-second stun because he hit the bomb. Donut Man. Oh my god.
Backup is
oh my
a
god.
relative term.
Majai, man, what the fuck is going on over there?
No, like I thought you were about to aggro, so I was about to jump on the ball, and then you're like, oh
Run over
no,
this way,
so I
guys.
fucking tried to go back, and it didn't work.
I think it's hilarious. Alright.
Alright, just wait here. We gotta wait for that path to go by.
We're at 10 minutes.
We're gonna do that thing again. We're all aggro. So the one that's not moving, I'll aggro her while you guys all jump across, and I'll just jump afterwards.
Okay.
Alright, we're good
Oh,
now.
are you fucking sorry? God damn it. I don't know why I'm failing so hard over here. This is so bad.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna aggro her.
You going
As soon
left
as you can.
or right?
Same way we always go. I failed. Okay.
Oh shit.
No summon still.
So yeah, there. You saw this thing that happens. A lot of times you'll just go up to the edge and push the jump button, and I guess it's because maybe I pushed it too late, but I just fell. So that's I just wanted to show that for the video. How exactly failing would look like. Of course, I didn't mean to do that. Of course, I would never do that accidentally. Just kidding. Of course, I completely failed, and a lot of people have done that. I think I'm not even the last one to do that in this group.
Alright, just use your interrupt on the first Scourge. Oh.
Wow, this is so fail.
So unfortunately, I can't show it on the screen right now because I'm not over there. But actually, just 2 of our DPS, Carry and Donut Man, they're actually fighting that last, the third Mauler all by themselves. So that just goes to show you, like, even if you have a couple people, you can still take them out because you can essentially just chain stun them. They don't do a lot of damage, and as long as they do those leaps into the little bomb that you can place on the floor, they're just chain stunned, so you can kill them even with 1 or 2 DPS.
As he was jumping.
Wow, nice job, guys.
Yeah, we got it. I just gotta figure out which way we need to go.
It's the
Yeah, just
Fire
get
Girl, right?
it and I'll res.
Fire Girl.
So at this
I'm also
point,
on my way
now
up.
that we've completed the optional objectives, all we need to do is get 1 person over to the area where we need to go. And if we can do that, everyone else can just jump to their deaths and respawn at the correct area. This is what you're going to want to do if you don't have any optional objectives in the middle, which that happens a lot. We usually don't have this optional in the middle. It's probably best to send someone who can stealth. If you have a stalker in your group, send them. And you'll see here, like, I'm running towards the objective. I'm just going to go. Anytime I get near a mob, I'll just stealth, and that's actually the area that I need to get to right here, so this is the last jump I need to make. And once I get over there, everyone else just jumps, suicides, and then they respawn.
I'll race you.
Oh, I'm already here, bro.
You got it.
That's why I died before. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, you're good. Res now.
It's all part of the plan.
Time?
13:04.
Alright, we can still salvage this.
Death sting.
Yeah, so,
We have to kill one of these packs.
one of
I
these.
guess, so.
I'll just do this one, right one. Because this way we might have to go this way. Just a note here, this pack, I decided to clear because we needed an extra one anyway for the optional. We need a total of 4 packs, and we'll only clear 3 on the way to the boss if I don't do this one. And I had a feeling that we'd have to go down this road because the path where this road leads, that's an area we haven't been yet. And we do end up getting that. But if you get this road, you actually can skip this trash pack. Let's say you don't have the optional to destroy the Death Sting Swarms. If you facing that pack, facing down that road, if you just hug the right side, you can actually just skip by them. There's quite a lot of trash in this instance that you can skip, and it's going to be important to do so to meet the hour and 15-minute time limit. So we'll usually pull this pack of bees even if we don't have the optional. There's some amount of trash that's you'll just have to do in this area. There are paths depending on which way you get led towards this area. There are like paths like you can climb up like on a mountain and run along a mountain ledge, and you might be able to skip a lot more trash. But for the most part, you should be able to get silver, clearing a few trash packs in each area. So we just go this route.
I use mine.
I used to.
So stupid. I got knocked back and I used them while I was like far away from him. So stupid. Alright. Go across the road and we can go up this rock together. On these trash packs, the swarms of bees, you're mainly just going to want to focus on the hive defender. That's the large bee. And every now and then, usually only once per pull, it'll use an ability called Death Sting. Just interrupt that one, and you should be fine. The little guys, they do this annoying charge that knocks you back. Dodge it if you can, but it's not too bad. The only real issue with the knockback is actually you don't want them to knock you back into another trash pack. So just make sure that whichever way your back is facing, you're not like near another trash pack. That's Sting.
You got them bees and their AK-47s?
Tree skip. You can just stealth around if you don't want to do it.
Wow, Blix as a group got Malgrave Gold the Stalker Claws.
No, hold up. This is stupid.
So what you saw there was a lot of the group. I didn't do it because I can stealth, but a lot of the group you can jump up on that tree. It's a little difficult. You can jump up on that tree and then jump over onto the stair pack. And ideally, right there, you wouldn't pull that pat. So we didn't really end up saving any time doing that. But as long as you don't pull that pat up there, you can save a little bit of time and avoid a trash pack.
That's why.
Oh boy, I'm taking them off there before they evade bug. Alright, everyone ready?
Yep.
Have your movement
Good idea.
ability if you need it.
Hold on.
Okay. So this is the fire boss. I consider her the hardest boss in the instance. Not so much because she's that difficult, but really just because the other bosses are very easy. It's highly recommended that you equip both a CC break and a movement ability like a blink or a pounce on this fight. As the tank, you don't really need a CC break. The reason you'd want one is because, as you saw right there, she actually will tether someone and then start chaining a flamethrower at that person over and over again. If you're the tank, it's pretty easy to just dodge back and forth, and if you get hit by a few ticks of the flamethrower, it's not going to kill you. But anyone else, it's just a lot easier if you can just CC break out of the tether, and then she'll stop doing the flamethrower. During this phase, she also puts these circular telegraphs under people that grow wider and wider, and they eventually erupt into these lava pools on the ground. Just try not to drop them right in the middle of the room on the boss. She eventually goes to this phase where she just sends lava waves over and over from one side of the room. And the lava waves always have one break in them. It's kind of like Sartharion in Wrath of the Lich King if you played that. And this is generally really easy. The only time it gets difficult is like if she does one on the far left side and then on the far right side and then on the far left side again, because you'll have to run so far and you might, use up your movement abilities. And anyway, we've lost a lot of people that way, but generally speaking, the fire wave phase is pretty easy. Here you're seeing that I'm not breaking the tether because my CC break as a stalker, if I want to equip it, it's gonna drop on my threat, and then I'll have to retaunt her, and I'd rather not risk it. Like it's just as long as I can sit there and dodge it. It's in some ways it's good because she's not doing anything else. She's not attacking me with her auto attacks. She's not putting flame circles under one. She's just focusing on flamethrowers. So it can be good to let her do that sometimes.
Why am I taking more damage than I usually do there?
Center, right here. Far right. Easy left. Left a good bit. Easy right.
Alright,
Up far left.
final phase here.
Yep. So this is the final phase. It's just like the other boss phases, except that now a random fire wave is going to come from one of the 4 walls of the room. So you're going to see her do an emote. She'll say something out loud. Right there it says the ground begins to rumble. So now you see this wave is coming in, and everyone needs to find that opening and get over there. And this is all while she's doing circles underneath people. She'll still tether, and she'll still do her flamethrower. She does everything else. So as you can imagine, this is really the hard phase. It gets chaotic. It'll just take a couple attempts to learn this. From the entrance, it's the far right side.
I got wrecked. Like
You got a
I
wave.
got
It's coming in from the opposite side.
flamethrowed
Gotta
out.
get to the back of the room, guys.
50k, let's do this.
Wave is coming. We're good on right where we are.
There we go.
Alright,
Okay,
I'm
then
You can just
res.
res. You can just res.
In our bravest and most devout
So just take the spirit relic, and then you can just click on her, and she'll teleport you. So now at this point, again, you may not have the same path that we do. We have to go to the south. We have to go to the Lifeweaver Terrace, but it could have just sent us to the west as well. In which case, we'd probably have to cut across the middle. It's like the Warrior's Charge or whatever it's called. You have to wherever she lands, you need to run far away from there because she just does a ton of shit there.
Yeah.
She's gonna jump on you, and then she's gonna put a big circle down. It's the big
Yeah.
circle that'll fuck you. Like, you need to get out of that.
Last time we did this.
So this is the first optional boss, I think, that's been shown in this video. I think there's a total of 7 optional bosses that you can get, and I believe you can get up to 4 of them in a run. In this particular run, I think we got a total of 3. She's one of the harder ones, I think. She doesn't have much health, but she just does a lot of damage. She does that Warrior Charge, and she leaves a circular telegraph on the floor, and she shoots out the razor discs, and she just does a lot of stuff. But the most important thing is to have an interrupt rotation for when she does Whirlwind, and that's pretty much all you need to know about her. We have died to her a lot, and it may depend on your group comp whether she's easy or hard for you. Right here, we actually our healer DC'd, so I'm just running away from the Whirlwind. Thankfully, this boss, like I said, doesn't have much health, so we killed her. Alright, nice job.
I got actually no,
Resing,
no.
resing.
The sisters of Toria, she was one of the strongest. I will mourn her.
Okay. Should be safe here. Let's just move up.
The tarantulas are here, so.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you think we can kill them without her?
How much damage do you take?
I'm coming.
She's here.
Oh, she's
Let me
We
move
can-
forward.
we can
Let me
skip
move
them.
forward
We can
and
skip
see
them.
if there's the optional for him.
We can skip them.
Oh yeah, we can skip them. Look at that. Yeah, we should just do that. Just be careful. So here we skip these packs. You did what Carrie said was correct. Sometimes if you so you don't get the optional objectives for the next area until you satisfy the objective of entering that area. So right now you see on my screen I have to enter Lifeweaver Terrace. Once we enter it, we may actually have an optional to kill packs of tarantulas. We didn't get it this time. So you probably don't want to waste time killing tarantula packs before you get that. It's a lot better to get the optional objective first and then start killing them so they actually qualify as satisfying the objective. There we use that little jump, on that rock to skip ahead, and that just helps us skip a few trash packs. And don't do it while stealth.
Yeah, this one right here.
Alright, here we go. These packs are pretty easy. The main guy, the spellcaster, he channels the spell that makes the other ones a lot stronger. Even when we interrupt, like on the very first, within the first half a second, they still get that power up. So we try to focus on just interrupting them once they're enlarged and they do this move called Titan's Fist. It's pretty easy to just get out of it if you want, but we prefer to interrupt them as much as possible. Alright, follow me. Go over here, skip that guy. Alright, he's being a bitch, that's right. I don't remember what he does. Oh god, gotta go.
I think we have to end up killing him anyways. Let's just not waste time and kill him.
Alright.
Otherwise we have to kill the one across the bridge.
1-2 system. This guy's not that bad, just try to interrupt everything he does. When he does that hack and slash, he's going to follow it up with this charge move that just does a lot of damage to the tank, and I think you're going to see me get hit by it at least once here. So you'll see, here it is, hack and slash, and then he does the charge, and I should have dodged it because it does a lot of damage. If you just dodge out of that, you'll be fine. These guys are really easy.
Hey.
4 seconds.
And 1 sun up.
Just blow all of the next one.
Yeah, we're good.
So we're going over, the only reason we're bothering with these trash packs like over here is because we have the optional to sabotage the Lifeweaver tech clusters, and I believe there are only exactly 3 of them, like you always have to get the same 3. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure about that. Oops. Dodge back in a little too soon. As far as our other optionals go, you see we have to defeat Corrupted Lifeweaver Repel, so for some reason in this instance, anytime they tell you to defeat X number of enemies, it's actually, those are a number of packs, not number of enemies. So, like here, we have to destroy 5 packs of Pel, not just 5 of them individually. I'm not sure why this instance they chose to go that route, and every other instance works the other way. It's actually the number of enemies you need. Here we're pulling this Tarantula pack just to clear the path. It is possible, depending on where the tarantulas are, that you could actually skip both packs, but we honestly just don't want to risk it. The tarantula packs are very easy. They just put this little circular toxic web area on the ground. You can actually chain interrupt them and prevent that. And then once the big spiders die, they do an explosion, and then some little spiders come out. Just taunt them, kill them. It's very easy. The mini boss is coming up behind.
Just pull him over here. You mean to ignite pull?
Yes. Just be careful not to link those other
Care.
guys. Careful.
Tarantula's on right.
Alright. So this is the optional boss for this area. So I guess this video actually shows 4 optionals, not 3. Maybe you might always get 4. I'm not 100% sure about that. He only has 2 abilities, really. The one you just saw, he does like a fairly decent-sized circular telegraph. You want to get out of that, and then what I like to do is roll right back into it, because it puts these traps on the ground that will, stun you. So you see, I get out of it, and then I roll right back in, and I usually don't get trapped that way. He just has one other ability. It's a gigantic circular telegraph, like very large, and you just always want to interrupt that. And that's about it for this guy.
Was that ability called Whispering Shout?
Oh, no, I only have 1. I blew it there. Big mistake.
I have 2.
Alright, I can interrupt now. So interrupt the next thing, whatever.
That's the one you want to interrupt. I think it was called Taste of Death. Just make sure to use interrupts on that.
Alright,
magic event, but it's
we're gonna pull that pat.
necessary.
First we're gonna get these guys over here, because I think
No,
we
those don't have a totem thing. No, we don't need it.
we don't need them. Oh yeah, we're already at 3 out of 5. Follow me, follow me. I think we can pull these two, but I just pull them far away.
Pull them back. Like over here.
I'm stunning him now, like stun him now.
We're fine.
Oh, I think we pulled in the back. Tarantula. Tarantula's a
That's
crab.
okay. That's okay.
Alright, alright, alright. Don't stand in the circles on the ground, they do a ton of damage. The pat's coming up, get off the road, get away from the road.
Oh god,
big
the spiders are
tarantulas.
huge.
I got that stun.
Oh fuck, I back rolled off this side.
Alright, the pat just went away, get that thing.
This is the last pack, right? 4 out of 5, yeah.
Hog the left over here, these tarantulas are... I guess they're always there, I don't know. Ooh, there's another pack. This is gonna be very dangerous. Fuck.
Those are the tarantulas that are normally ahead of us, so we can grab those. These right here on the right. Or the left, either one. Pick
I'll
one.
grab the right.
Quick.
There, I mean, come on.
Sorry, I couldn't remember if we ever did this. If we always do this.
I think we normally do them because we have the optional, but
Alright.
I got next kick.
I'll do next. Nice.
know that. Cool.
If we go to left side. No, never mind.
Yeah, the guy's up there.
Got the next kick.
I got next.
Double kill.
Alright,
Give
switch
Valor
back.
a few seconds. It's a good threat here. Because it could do the bug out shit. Make sure he runs in first too.
Yeah, don't do any healing at the start, because if he does the bug, we none of us will. And yeah, this flower, it grows and then it like goes away. So I'm just gonna wait like 3 extra seconds for that flower thing to do that, because last time we pulled too early and.
Let him
happened.
smash it.
So this is the third boss of our video. Right now we're waiting because you see that like flower that's growing next to him. We had a bug one time where we engaged him before that flower kind of blew up, as you saw right there. And he was just unhittable. None of us could attack him, and our healer died because healing aggro was the only type of aggro that you could get on him. So we go in here, we engage him, and when you're just fighting him normally, he can do 2 abilities. So one is that kind of like 3-pronged attack, and the other one's that like clover-shaped pool of darkness on the ground. At this point, he draws everyone over here, and he roots 4 people, and 1 person is not rooted, and they have to go towards the entrance of the room and run over these bombs on the ground. In retrospect, I should have turned my camera here to show it, but it's extremely easy. There are just all these red like bombs moving towards the boss, and you just run straight through them. You don't use any abilities or anything. You just run through them, clear them all, and then you keep fighting him. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Don't worry
And
about
do
your
not
damage.
stand on your
just
thing.
move.
Do not stand on it.
Do not worry about DP. So at this point, 3 things can happen. The first one is this one that he got right now. He gets the shield around him, and he's just gonna spam those clover-shaped pools of darkness on the floor. So you need to kite him around the room. If you're a damage dealer, do not worry about your damage this phase. You should damage him if you can, but it's more important that you survive. Just keep moving all the time. Never stop moving. Alright, it's the phase where he hits really hard. Nice carry. That's the second thing that can happen. He got enraged and he hits very hard. Luckily we got out of that phase quickly because it's back to the bomb phase where someone has to go around. So, we got lucky. Move, keep moving.
I'm cut off because, yeah.
Got a little bit unlucky here. We got the movement phase again. You can actually go the whole fight without getting it. It's just RNG. Honestly, this is the tough part of the fight. If people are gonna die, they'll probably die during this phase.
Yeah, I'm like way trapped off now.
When he does the life thing, you gotta stun him.
Mishu.
Ready for the life weave.
That's the third thing that he can do. You see he channels like a beam towards one of the 3 totems, and that you can kind of tell which one he's going to do. He just channels the spell that will heal him for a lot. You just interrupt it. That's probably the easiest of the 3.
Talk.
We're at 38 minutes.
Alright, doing good.
Do you need that implant?
Oh, someone get that thing. I didn't mean to talk to her. I meant to get the thing.
I got it.
Do you need that implant, Mishu?
No.
Alright, I'm taking it.
Alright, we have the life color. This girl, the optional boss that fucked us last night. And these branches are all spread out, so we're fighting them. I'll get the next. I'll do this. I'll stun them next time they do it.
I got next.
Okay. Carry do next.
Yeah.
Almost dead.
I think this is the path where I saw him take the shortcut, but let's not even worry about it.
All right.
Actually, no, it's not. I don't even know where they took it. It's so weird. I've never seen the spot.
Well, we found the shortcut towards the fire girl from the beginning. Remember?
Yeah, but it's not even that. Like, it's...
Hug far right, guys.
where-
Far right.
I think we should grab that pack because it came
What?
in last time.
All right. I'll stun him. Alright. Carrie, can you equip a third interrupt? Can you equip false retreat?
Hold on.
Mishu,
These
have a
corruptors
stun
gonna
on,
come
please.
really close.
I have my stun.
Let's do the corruptors over here.
Poor Kali. Once a powerful priestess of the Tara, she has become a twisted servant of the strain. Prepare yourself.
I will interrupt
Valor
first.
first.
Val. So these corruptors do two different moves. The one of them is that like vile spew on the ground, the large cone sort of shaped telegraph. Just, obviously don't stand it. The other one is the vile tongue lashing, where they'll target one person and just do a ton of damage to them. So we do an interrupt rotation on these guys. Like when we force pull them, I'll stun the first vile tongue lashing, and then someone else will take care of the next one, and so forth.
Yes.
And
I just used
Carrie,
mine.
you have yours.
Wait for cooldowns for a second. Like
I'm
mine are
15
up now,
seconds.
Here's what we're gonna do. All the other things stay the same, but when the ad comes out, Carrie and I are gonna use false retreat. Mishu, you're gonna use your stun on the ad, okay?
Okay. Just
Only
let
on
me
the
know
I will.
on the ad.
Otherwise, the
Because
same
I'm-
rotations. Majai and Carrie do everyone. Donut your first times. I blow both on the second. Well of life.
I'm up now.
Here we go.
Alright.
First interrupt is Donut, and then one from Carrie, one from Majai. So on this optional boss, what you really need to do, all you really need to do, is interrupt her Well of Life. And besides that, she will spawn this this ad here, and it's good to, if you can afford the interrupts, to also interrupt him when he starts channeling AoE on everyone. But that's not required. Really, just interrupt Well of Life, and you should be okay.
I have
I have
stun
4
up in 3.
seconds. I will blow both of mine for this one.
Alright, I
5
got 2 up.
seconds. 3, 2, 1. I'll
Not
have
that.
it for the next well.
Fuck, I used one on the Mortal Collision. I'm retarded.
I have mine.
False retreat. Misha, use yours on the ad.
I have one up though, so we're good.
I have 2 for this.
I have 1 up.
Go. Nice job. I have both of mine for the
Burn
next
this
one.
bitch down.
Stunner ass.
Boom.
Nice job.
Easy.
Brave Kali. I will remember you when I take my revenge.
Alright, come on, don't fuck us with optionals here. Even if we do, I think we'll be okay. Alright, we have optional boss and 3
Gorgers.
gorgers. That's it.
That's actually easy.
Really good. Come over here.
We need to look out for the pad on the right.
Yeah, do you want to kill him? Want to kill him? Because
Yeah,
otherwise...
that's fine.
Hold on, no. Come up over on these logs over here. Okay. Be careful about the corruptors on the right. So, we were actually experimenting with a new way to skip trash here. We hadn't done this before. It did work out, so... this area in particular can get a lot of optionals. Like, you can have to destroy a lot of trash packs. We got pretty lucky, but there can be a total of, like, I think 11 different trash packs that you have to kill if you get unlucky
We
with
might kill these
optionals here.
characters. Actually, we can skip them.
We can skip them.
That's really nice.
What a horrible monstrosity.
Alright, everyone remember? Same rotations on this guy.
Do I need 3?
You do not need 3, no.
Okay. Then I'm ready.
Alright, here we go. This is the final optional boss of this video, and basically he just has one ability that you need to use interrupts on, and otherwise there's not much to this fight. Every now and then he'll like target the tank and do this like repeated attack on him over and over again, and then I have not found a way to get out of it. But other than that, like this Call of Darkness, it just summons a few ads. And then I think the move you need to interrupt is called Strain Overgrowth or something like that. Just have an interrupt rotation for that, and he's really easy. Interrupts. Yeah, strain overgrowth right there. Not yet, no. We're in the middle of a run right now.
I got 1 up.
A 2.
Interrupt whatever's next if there is. Alright.
Nice job. Careful. Let the 3 guys go by. Let them go by.
I was
have
not
to-
even looking.
We have to move as a group very quick here. Alright, here we go. still here. I would prefer to fight the two guys, so let's do them. It's easier than the clippers. These double pulls are very easy, just interrupt anything that you want and then they just do that charge move basically. That shouldn't be any issue. I think these might have taken longer than clippers, I'm not sure.
No.
You don't think so?
No, if we can kick the reinforce
Took us,
and the disarm.
It took us all of 35 seconds, according to my innate.
Move up. I think the Gorgel will be the next thing we do. If I'm thinking properly. There is going to be a patrol of little guys running around the road. It's going to be very... Well, we have to really not pull them. Alright, they just went past. Everyone can get up here.
More corrupted invaders by the Blade Mother.
If we pull the 3 by accident, they take priority. Don't worry about this thing.
Just stack them up.
Yeah, please
Just stand.
try not to. Here they come. We're killing this because it's an optional destroy the Moldwood Gorgers. There's really not much to these guys. You just essentially sit there and attack. I could have even gone DPS spec if I wanted to. It spawns like this one tiny little spider ad every now and then, which has almost no health and does no damage. So.
Yeah. I thought it was the big.
Pat is coming by soon again. Be careful.
So what you're saying is we should just farm this for hours.
Hammer.
When you come up here, careful because the 2 guards are on the right. Just be careful.
That's not gonna work.
Everyone made it, I think.
Alright, look both ways before you cross the
Pat is
street.
far away.
You switching to DPS spec on these, Valor? You probably could.
Probably could, but I didn't do it now.
I feel like it'd take a while.
Yeah, that's true. Gotta switch gear too.
Just the claws.
I usually switch out the full set, but yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna equip a second taunt for this, just for the case of the spiders.
Hold on. I need to switch spec.
Alright, you should be able to combat now.
Alright, I'm good.
Ready?
Ready? Alright. Then get in. There we go.
Immense power, but it has defiled this grove. In the name of Vitara, kill him.
So for this boss, you're going to want to start out stacked up right here in the middle. He'll spawn a lot of spider ads throughout the fight. So the tighter you're stacked, the easier it is to just take care of those spiders. He does that move, Tentacle Overgrowth. We decided to interrupt the first one, and we usually don't bother interrupting after that, because this large telegraph, it covers most of the room, but there are these square-shaped safe zones that you can just stand in and avoid it. During this move, everyone gets a red circle around them. And then he puts these other circles on the ground, and they chase all 5 people. And when they reach you, they spawn spiders. And apparently, they spawn a number of spiders depending on how many people have overlapped their circles. So, like, the more circles you overlap, the worse that it is. And right here, we actually had an unfortunate. I'm not sure it's really a glitch or a bug or anything, but he summoned those eggs a lot earlier than we thought he would. He usually does not summon them that quickly. So I believe as a result of that, we end up wiping here. So I'll just leave the rest of the explanation for the next attempt.
Alright.
Here we go.
Hold off on DPS till I get some of the back.
Alright, so this is the 4th boss shown in this video, the 4th main boss. He's going to spawn a lot of spiders throughout the fight. So that's the first thing to note. So you're going to want to stack up pretty much the entire fight. And when you pull him, you want to pull him away from the center of the room. And I'll explain why in a little bit. But basically, just pull him. It doesn't really matter where. We prefer to start towards the back of the room. And he does a move called Tentacle Overgrowth, I believe. You saw us interrupt that. And then he does this, what we call the hammer phase, where he will put these red circular telegraphs underneath everyone. And then he shoots out these other circles out at people. And as soon as they hit their target that they're focused on, they do damage to that target, and then they summon a bunch of spiders. So right there, I stay in between everyone else in the group and the boss, so that they all hit me and all the spiders spawn on me. So that way I just taunt them all and we kill them really quick. We stack back up really tight here because he's about to summon these eggs. There they are right there. You're going to want to stun them and then immediately run to the center of the room. There is another strategy where you can kill them and then kill the eyeballs that they turn into. You can see over there. They start shooting out these telegraphs that hurt really bad, and we just found it a lot easier to just leave them over in a side of the room where they can't hurt us at all. So here we get the hammer phase again. Again, I try to hit all of them. If you miss one or two, it's not that bad, but just make sure to pick up all the spiders that go out. And once they're dead, again, move him away from the center. And the reason is because if those eyeballs over there that are doing all those telegraphs, if they are in the center of the room, then you're probably going to be screwed during the hammer phase, because in the hammer phase you have to be in the center. The rest of the room is unusable. It's just you'll take too much damage anywhere except the center of the room. So here we get to a different side of the room. We stack up again, and we're ready for those eggs to spawn. And as soon as they do, we use a stun on them. And the reason we stun is because they are tethered to people. They do damage. So if you stun them, the tethers break, the eyeballs spawn, and then you have plenty of time to run to the center of the room before they start doing their telegraphs. That's pretty much it for this fight. You just rinse and repeat. He has a decent amount of health, but it shouldn't take too long. It could be dangerous. What do you guys want me to do?
Stay in the middle.
No, we're fine right here, because if he does a...
Alright, back away, back away. Alright, we're moving him to the opposite side of the one we were just on, so get ready for that one in a sense. Tentacle Wrath, dodge that. Come on, stop. Tight stack. I got my jack. Nice job.
Alright.
So at this point, you'll have all 4 spirit relics, and you teleport back, and now you have to go through the middle again, but to a different area. It's right. You have to go right to the very middle of the map. So again, just send a stalker if you have one, and once you get up there, everyone else can jump to their death and respawn up at the location.
It's gonna be really quick, so get back really fucking fast. I'm gonna go ahead and jump off.
One sec. What?
What?
Oh, you're selling them. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, like... Fucking... Gary's going to the bathroom.
Man, I almost fell. So here's where you place all 4 of them. Once you place them, Celine is going to show up, and you do not want to talk to her because it's going to start a holdout style event where you have to fight several waves of mobs. So make sure everyone's up here and in position first. You'll see where we position, right where the mobs spawn. You want to be over there. There's a lot more room. And once everyone's in position, just have like one DPS run back and talk to her to start the event.
Can you put up a repair thing real quick?
Alright, come on.
I'm going to equip
Hurry
a
up.
3rd interrupt for this. You might want to do
we
that.
ready for me to start?
Yeah, 1 second.
We get to start?
Yes, start.
Start. So for this event, I believe there's a total of 5 waves, 4 or 5, and they pretty much get progressively harder. This is the easy one. I would highly recommend equipping as many stuns as you can. Each group member should equip as many stuns as possible, and just try to stun lock these enemies as much as you can and kill them fast. They are timed, so the next wave will come in if you're too slow killing one, and I'm pretty sure that happens to us once or twice here.
Triple kill.
Alright, this is the second wave. This one can be particularly annoying because you've got one enemy who, blinds everyone and she does Well of Life, which you have to interrupt. And then you've got these 3 crawlers, and they're not usually that bad when they're stacked up, but they like to jump away from the group and start doing this caustic barrage on the group. So you see that one just jumped away there. It causes a lot of issues. This pack, you're definitely going to want to stun lock as much as you can. And when one of them goes far away, either try to pull all the other enemies towards that one that's barraging on everyone, or try to stun him and interrupt his barrage. She's dead. Finish these guys off.
Double kill. Triple kill.
We got the next ads. So here we actually got the 3rd wave to come out. We weren't even done with the 2nd wave, so that's extremely dangerous. We're lucky that we didn't die here. In this one, you've got a Swordmaiden who does a whirlwind move. That's the absolute priority. You must interrupt whirlwind. It will kill people. Otherwise, you've got these other guys. They're usually not that bad, but they do that move where they jump around to people and they disarm. So if you can afford to interrupt that too, do so. I don't think we usually do that. We usually just, if you move around a lot, that move will miss you. So ultimately, keep them stacked up, stun as much as you can, and always interrupt the whirlwind. Interrupt whirlwind if you can.
Right here.
Double kill.
This is the final wave, and arguably the hardest one. First, you've got a Mauler, and he likes to do his mighty leap all over the place. You have a Corruptor who does a Vile Tongue Lashing, which is the priority interrupt, and then you've got the Hive Defender, which is the bee that does the Death Sting move. So I would say Vile Tongue Lashing is definitely the priority for interrupting. That leaping around can cause a lot of issues. We just lost one person because of that. And, Death Sting is pretty bad, but it is dodgeable. You can actually dodge out of the Telegraph for that. So, again, like the other ones, it's really, you just have to try and group them as much as possible, burn them down. It's kind of like a burn phase on a boss, and just use as many interrupts as possible.
Reds immediately.
Alright, red.
Could have been bad.
I am whole
Time.
again.
1 or
One or
2.
two.
I owe you.
Alright,
We got
Just keep it calm. Keep it calm.
stay
one
calm.
shot and that's it.
I'll tell you, the only thing that's going to kill anyone in this fight is the shadow phase. You're not going to dodge those things she's throwing. You have to dodge them. That's the priority over stunning. We have 15 fucking minutes almost. We're not going to lose if you fail a stun. We're going to lose if you die to that. Dodge those things.
You're the first outsiders.
And remember not to move out of the light before it dies and try to stay together.
Mark, please.
I'll mark her. Alright, Misha's mark. Same mark as last time.
This sword is one of our most.
Alright, we're pulling instantly, right?
So for this boss, before you pull, I think it's good to mark the healer, and I'll explain why in a few when we get to that phase. Just mark the healer with a noticeable mark so that people can get to her.
No, the sword is not enough.
Oh no.
Too strong.
My ass is not enough.
Resist. I the master. You shall be my first sacrifices. My new blade.
So here we go. This is the final boss. This is phase 1, very easy. She just does essentially one move that you have to interrupt. And if you push her fast enough, she won't even do it. So there she just shadow melds and you don't have to do it. This is already into phase 2. Phase 2, the whole room goes dark and everyone's taking damage, and you have to get to these bright safe zones. And that's pretty easy by itself, except she is always grappling people and pulling them in. And what's going to happen here, I can almost guarantee groups are going to face this, is that everyone's going to get spread out. They're going to go to different safe zones, and then it's hard to heal up. So that's why we mark the healer. Generally, the idea is to, whenever you get grappled, just run to where the healer is. As the tank, it's not as important for me because I can just take a lot more damage, but especially for the DPS, jump towards the healer. In this phase, this is phase 3, and this is, these will be the hardest phases. If you lose people, they'll probably die here. These shadows are going to pop up, and you need to stun them before they disappear. Like that. See, that one just did that like whirlwind move and then disappeared because we didn't do a stun. Besides that, she's going to periodically blind people and then shoot out that wave. And so there we just lost someone. We lost a person to that. And like I said before the fight, as I was telling the group members, like if you're going to lose anyone, they're probably going to die to that wave right there. So you need to make sure, it's very predictable. It's always right after the blind. She's casting Nightmare Ripple, and then it shoots out. Funny enough, if you do have an engineer in the group, they can place their bots on the other side of her, and she'll sometimes target the bots, and that'll make the fight a little easier. But besides that, you have to dodge those waves, and then you have to stun one, usually one shadow at a time, and then kill the shadows. And once all the shadows are dead, this phase will end. Dodge. Ready to dodge.
So blind to the truth. Are you so blind to the truth?
Careful.
Yeah, I'm okay. I guess I didn't have one for her. Oh well. Still have 5 seconds.
Eyes are so beautiful.
I have zap.
Fuck, I didn't get it.
Alright, it's okay. It's alright. Just survive.
Your
Another important thing to note is that every time she blinds, she actually does a decent amount of damage to everyone in the group. So if someone gets hit by a wave or something like that, they're at low health, they need to be healed up very quick before the blind, or else the blind will kill them. Alright, this phase we interrupt Shade Prison.
light. It has no
I used to.
Alright, just dodge the explosion. Alright, so this is, I guess, the 4th phase. You try to interrupt Shade Prison here. We didn't do it. It's very easy. She just puts these shadows on the ground. They start exploding. And one person will be tethered. You can use a CC break to break that tether if you want. Besides that, she does that wave move that you just saw. All you have to do to dodge that is get behind her. So she'll be shooting it out in a certain direction. Just step behind her before she fires it, and you won't get hit at all. Get behind her.
wave of despair.
Interrupt Shade Prison.
Shadow
Side
face.
face.
Lights right next to her.
The darkness of the
This is just another dark phase or shadow phase, however you want to put it. Again, just stay in the bright spots. Try to stay grouped up. That hook shot, as far as I know, is unavoidable, at least on one person. Whoever it's focusing, like that person will always get hit. And just try to stay in the bright spots and survive. This phase ends pretty quickly.
Shit.
I put him to the side.
Alright, back in the room, shadows. And then we have another one of these shadow phases where you get blinded and you need to dodge those waves she shoots out. And again, I'll reiterate, this is the hardest part of the fight. If you lose anyone, you'll probably lose at this phase. Gotta dodge this when it comes in.
share in my dark and wonderful dream. Your eyes are so
Oh, fuck. Heal me.
Heal me, Shy. Heal me, Shy. Oh my god. Dodge this, please, please. Just dodge it.
new ally.
Big heals, big heals. Dodge, dodge, dodge.
Now see.
Ready to dodge.
Share in my dark and wonderful dream.
It's okay. It's okay.
Should have zap.
Are you so blind to the truth?
You ready to dodge? Okay.
So beautiful.
Bot's scary.
One more.
Darkness is
Two more,
Dodge it,
actually.
dodge it.
Should have zap.
here. Share in my dark
Dodge.
and wonderful dream.
One left, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you so blind to the truth?
I got hit, but I'm alright. You ready to dodge if she does it? Alright. Gotta go to the safe zones. Gotta go to the safe zones.
I lagged out. What the hell?
You've survived,
Alright, come over here, safe zone.
but not for much.
Stay in the center of it, stay in the center of it, stay in the center of it.
I'm lagging like fucking crazy.
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
Okay, I'm
Shade
good.
We're good,
prison.
we're good.
Dodge those explosions. So this is the final phase. As you saw there, we have to go to the safe zone in the room. It's fairly easy. Otherwise, this is pretty much just like the other boss phases. She does the wave that you have to dodge behind. She does summon that shadow ad, so just you know, have the tank pick that up and DPS it. Priority interrupt is Shade Prison during this phase. And again, if you don't interrupt like we just did in there, if you're the person tethered, CC break if possible. Otherwise, just dodge the little explosions that she does. It's really not that bad. And here she's at low health, and I'm kind of like yelling at everyone to go to the safe zone because just in case. So, but you should be able to kill it there, and that's pretty much it. The last phase is pretty easy, honestly. Yep, that's basically the whole place. The hardest thing about this instance is definitely the time limit. There's not any particular boss that's that difficult, but there's not a whole lot of room for failing. Some of the other dungeons, like Kelvoreth, have a very easy time limit to meet, and this one is just so long, you know, tends to fatigue people. So you need an almost perfect run. You can probably wipe once or twice to various things, and that's about it. So good luck.